Hey, good morning, y'all. What's up? I'm gonna tell y'all and let y'all know how I got a free crib in Sosúa, right? So it all started with me going on vacation with my coworkers and everything like that, and I just had like an epiphany. I'm like, yo, I'm Dominican. My mom's is from DR. You know what I'm saying? So why don't I just try to get my own stuff instead of always coming out here having to stay in hotels, rent Airbnbs and stuff like that. So that's how, everything took place when I had the epiphany. And I was just like, yo, I got to get my own stuff because I'm paying for somebody else's mortgage. So, all right. Probably I came back like a month later. Started like looking. First, I went to the bank, and then I got pre-approved. Now, a lot of people ask me like, "Oh, did I get the loan? Was I able to get the loan because my mother's Dominican?" No, I didn't get the loan because my mother's Dominican. I got the loan because I had the paperwork and the income to get the loan, and they saw on my passport that I'm out there all the time. Like every month I was out there. Like I was out there flying a lot. So I went to the bank, got the pre-approval and everything like that. And then I went shopping around. I went to Blue Green because I stayed in a penthouse over there. And that was cool. And then I remember I always heard about Casalina for like years ago though. So that's where I really wanted it. And then I had like a meeting and they was telling me that I had to build to buy, that they don't sell homes that's already built, stuff like that. So I'm like, whatever. All right. And then I went to Hispaniola. Hispaniola was so like outdated. And I was like, oh no, I definitely don't want none here. But the day that I went to Casalina, I had a backup meeting with somebody who owned a villa over there. And luckily for me, so happened to be he was from Queens. So it was a young dude too. My man Josh. Shout out to Josh, definitely. So I met up with him. I was already pre-approved, everything. I didn't have no money at the time. Just keep in mind. I didn't have no money at the time, but I got pre-approved for the loan. So I had kind of a little leverage right there. All right. So I told Josh, listen, I wanna buy this villa. I saw it was a no-brainer. It was exactly what I wanted. I wanted a 3-bedroom with a pool. Luckily for me, it was a 3-bedroom with 3 baths, had a pool, jacuzzi, everything. It just needed to be a little renovated. That's it. Minor stuff, paint. And luckily for me also, I got it as is with the furniture, everything. So what I did was, let me go back to the bank story. I got pre-approved from the bank, and then the bank people, they told me they needed my mother as a co-signer. I'm like, oh man. All right. Luckily, my mother, she co-signed for me, everything like that. But it so happened to be the guy that pre-approved me for the loan, he got fired. So now, they denied my application. They said, I don't know, something went wrong. So I was kind of like a little bit discouraged, but I was like, nah, I can't give up here. So I went to the same bank, but I went to another city. I went to Puerto Plata Bank. It was in Puerto Plata. Then I went over there, and then I guess like in 2 weeks, everything got approved. I got the loan under my name only. Thank God, because it's always better to get a loan in your name only. It's cool that your moms or whatever help you out, your parents, whoever can help you out, but it's always best to get the loan in your name, so that way it's anything happen, it's on you. Anything, as far as you want to sell a house or whatever, you don't need nobody else's signature, stuff like that. Everything is just on you. So okay, I got the pre-approved everything back again, and got the loan. I had got I had to do like do a physical, everything, because it's a 30-year loan. So I got the 30-year loan, everything got approved. Now boom, they like, listen, we need 25% down. I'm like, damn, 25% out of 230,000. I ain't got no money. So you know what I did? I'm not gonna lie, that's worth everything. And I was afraid to like really tell y'all that, because I guess I kept in mind like, damn, if these people think I'm out here scamming, they probably gonna think I'm gonna scam them. But you know, that's not the case. So what I did, luckily for me, my man Josh was on my side. So, and he didn't care as long as he got the money. So what I did was I told Josh, I'm like, listen, we're gonna go to the bank and we're gonna tell them that I gave you 25% down. Now, Josh hadn't got the title in his name yet. So transferring the title, it took some time. It took months. I was dealing with Josh, mind you, for like 10 months. That transfer took months. So, because it was under the, I guess the construction people or the, I don't know. I'm not too sure. But all I know is it had to get transferred. So what I did was I went to Staples and I bought receipt books. So mind you, I was dealing with Josh for 10 months. So every month I was writing down 8,000, 6,000, 9,000, 5,000, where it tallied up to about like 46,000, close to like the 25%. We went to the bank. They approved my my whole loan. I didn't get, like I said, they didn't give me the whole 100% of what I was asking for. So they gave me the 25% out of 230, which was cool. Excuse me. Everything worked out, you know, but when we got to the bank, they was like, okay, I think they needed to take like 10 grand or something for insurance purposes. So I wound up being kind of short on Josh, and for Josh, because I owe Josh right now like 11 grand. But you know, I had a loan that I was expecting to receive from the city job. I had about like 8,000. But you know, unfortunately, they said since I left the job, I couldn't get the 8,000. So I was like, oh man. But luckily for me, you know, Josh was still cool with it. And I told him, listen, once I get my villa flowing, I'll pay you that money back. And you know, man, it was a blessing. He said, all right, cool, you know, don't worry about it. When you get your money, just pay me slowly and we work it out. So I'm definitely grateful for that man right there. He definitely helped me out on that deal. So I just tell y'all to tell you, like, what's for you is for you. You know what I'm saying? I got that villa. A lot of people was making offers to Josh. A lot of people, even more than I was, that we agreed to, that I was willing to pay more. And you know, for some reason, you know, he saw the hustle in me. He saw that, you know, I was willing to do anything to get it. And you know, he just worked with me. He was patient, and we just made the deal happen. So you know, that's how I got a villa with no down payment. And that's how I freaked it over there. Because remember, you can't track cash. If it's cash, you can't track that. So I had to think outside the box. And that's exactly what I did over there. As long as he said that I gave him that money, we was good. The bank was like, okay, cool. They approved me. I did everything I had to do. I got a physical. They wanted blood work, all that kind of stuff. I listen, whatever y'all need me to do, I'm going to do to get this loan. And, you know, luckily for me, everything worked out. Everything worked out. So, you know, all right, I got the villa, everything like that. Now it needed to be renovated. I'm like, shit. But like I said, what's for you is for you. I had my homegirl, Dana Blake, shout out to her. Definitely shout out to her. She, like, I guess came across some money. And then she's just like, don't worry, I'll let you hold it. I've been here that you've been talking about this villa stuff like that. So I know this is what you're trying to do. And she just let me hold it. So I was able to get the crib fully renovated. The furniture, I got it, what is that, remolded or something like that. I'm not too sure of the terminology they use to I guess remodel the furniture, if that's what you want to call it. But I was able to do that. I painted the whole villa, and everything just got done. Everything got done. The whole house got rehabbed completely, and it just looked spectacular. So that's how I wound up getting my villa, with no money down, no cap. I kid you not, no cap. So that's to let y'all know how everything went down. Do me a favor, if y'all like the video, just put a like or subscribe, whatever it is. And thanks to all my followers. And I'll see y'all then. I'll definitely come back with a new vid real soon.